is going to get the start in that. I believe Ian Morton is going to back him up. But again, as I mentioned, no Luke McCarthy, Belvich, Joyce, Gamber for the Voyagers. Lots of guys that have done damage historically to the Sharks throughout the regular season and playoff campaigns. Again, for the Sharks, it was a 5-2 loss to open the year, but they have won 4 straight since. The Muskegon Voyagers had their singular loss to the Michigan Shadow. So we'll see what happens here, but sole possession of first place in the MIHL South is on the line as the Sharks will go ahead and dump it into the corner. There'll be a retrieval there for a moment for Isaac Gibbs as Muskegon quickly try to push the other way. This will be brushed up against the boards and picked up off the back pass. Again, Gilliam quickly try to make a feed, and the Sharks will look to break out from right to left. That pass gets intercepted, but everybody else offsides. Got to be careful now, though, as the play will be underway. This will be Luke McKinch. Will stick chop this into the corner. Again, a little bit toward my blind spot on the right-hand side as Donaldson gets laid out, and now Precision will get the hybrid ice back the other way from Muskegon. So Muskegon in the turquoise top in the mix of the black stripe and the white shirt. And for the Waterford Sharks that are sporting the boomer patch again today, you got the orange and white on the side of the jerseys with the black and the Shark logo right in the middle of it. The two teams that have essentially been grandfathered in the MIHL. Again, you have divisions, as I mentioned before, for the first time in this league. So again, if the Sharks could at least dictate themselves a 2 seed throughout the year, yes, I know it's early, but they can give themselves home ice at least if they can't take advantage of the Muskegon Voyagers. But this is a big-time matchup today, as this will be hit to the left side corner here for the Sharks. Good contact as the Crunch able to get a steal here and off the bar. And this one will go in at 18:57. The Sharks able to get the steal, bank it off the bar pass lay and put it in. So good start here for the Sharks. And we'll see who will get to the goal announcements. Again, it's going to take a little bit on that end, but I can always review the game tape when we get across the Sunday side. But that's what the Sharks needed immediately. And again, I'm not a betting man here per se, but I did have the Sharks taking this one. They are due for a regular season win. I think over the last 3 or 4, Muskegon's been able to get the advantage of that there, but Sharks have been able to go over the last couple seasons and give as good as they get. They've got to be able to maintain the gas pedal here, as it's Polosha. We'll go ahead and hit this one in off the backhand, and we picked up now by Zach Grover. Grover, nice move, and across the left side red line, as he'll flip it in. Picked up now for the moment for the Sharks, and this will be Polosha. Off the cross pass, got Carlisle with them, and Polosha just near a backdoor pass, just tips it wide. Kieran Carlisle will punch it in the corner. Had to be an opportunity now for Grover off the long foot, and that is where the Sharks are. Off the post, they got it in! Sharks have scored again, 18-15, and they got a 2-0 lead against Muskegon. Two past Devonley early. This is not what I expected here, but Riley Picture again at the captaincy. He didn't make the trip over for this game, so Muskegon a little bit shorthanded in their lineup. You kind of wondered the other day when I saw the trade for cash considerations from Owen Drake from the Detroit Warhawks that maybe they would use him on loan, or maybe it was considerable to get him for the year, but they needed an extra player. And I'm not going to say that Muskegon's going to go ahead and concede a game because we're not even 2 minutes in, but this is a dream start here for Waterford, but they've got to maintain it. Spencer Bowman, as this will be punched out in front of the net, and now Muskegon. Not the danger here. Will go all the way to Gilliam, and he'll make the smart play and hold. That was it. Keep in for Andrew Taylor. So Nolan Baldrika, Brendan Pfeiffer, Andrew Polosha will get one, as it's now a 2-0 lead here for the Sharks early, 17:44 in this first. Precision will try to put this in the right side corner, and a good step up here for the Sharks. Muskegon's off, and this will ought to be a chip right off the glass for Brennan Sherwalk. We'll set it in, that's where Precision is now. make his way all the way to the other end of the ice. And Jake Nana try to pick it up, and the Sharks will one-time it again. Another turnover, and Muskegon has given up 3. This is unbelievable here. And again, regardless of who's made the trip or not, this is a broadcaster that's completely shocked, but someone on the Sharks end at least that has all smiles on his face. Again, it is early. Got to keep that in mind. But this is a amazing start for Waterford. They know what's on the line today, and that certainly has shown to be the case. Picked up now on the backhand for Theo Goody after the center ice win. Sharks on the backhand. So Jared Pfeiffer gets an unassisted goal. Brennan's already on the score sheet as well alongside Polsha. As this one is hit in off the glass, and Nick Redmond's got one as well. Theo Goody had it there for a moment. This was centered out in front by Milkowski off of the pad of Devon Lay. And off an outstretch, Grover tries to get an inside-out move, but Theo Goody is right there. Spinning off the backhand, good play from the Sharks. It's Skolin. Now Milkowski try to get it on his forehand. And Muskegon quickly try to press the other way. They really need the next goal, as this is toward the right side. Sauce pass. That will miss everything. Joe DeFay will get a piece of it with the stick handle. Sharks try to start again from 200 feet. Able to make this press all the way down the ice. That's where Will Healy is. Again, Gavin Cunningham usually on the defensive side, but Healy going to get the start today at forward. That's the only other jersey number that has the same duplicate. This pass bounces off the back skate. Here we go. Sharks have a partial break. It's Josh Hill. And a backhand save for Lake. He really needed that at 16:03. So not even 4 minutes in, Sharks have 3 on the board. This will be a face-off loss. Rescission now. We'll try to get it going. This is off the lift. Good stick chop there for the moment as this was brushed away. Picked up off the long stretch. Max Campbell ended up forcing a steal. Here's a bounce. Start again now for Pfeiffer. That was a hit. Into the left side boards, Pfeiffer now still trying to do some work with it. That's Nick Redmond. Nick Redmond off the spin and turn. And Redmond now into the right side corner. Still help hound that puck with Max Campbell. This is a great start for